and welcome back to Invincible Asia. I'm George from Movie Misfit, and today I'm going to check out the Disney Blu-ray release of Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Why is this man reviewing Disney movies, I hear you ask? Ugh, Disney movies, eh? Well, simply because Shang-Chi is an incredible movie. It is an incredible martial arts movie. It has a rake of Hong Kong stars in there. I am a channel that covers martial arts movies, of course. Invincible Asia for a reason. And of course, this is unfortunately one of the amazing Brad Allen's last works alongside The King's Man. But when I first saw Shang-Chi in the cinema, I have to say it blew me away. I was not expecting much from Simu Liu, if I'm being honest, but he did an incredible job, as did everyone else involved. Even Aquafina entertained me. This is the cover of the Disney Blu-ray. I mean, it's pretty standard for their releases. There's nothing special about this. They seem to have dropped doing the gorgeous O-ring covers of their Blu-ray releases, and I guess they're focusing more so on their digital platform on Disney+. But I had to get this, of course, for my collection. I've got every other Marvel movie in there, and being littered with Hong Kong stars such as Tony Leung, Michelle Yeoh, Yuen Wah. I mean, my God, that was a surprise and a half. I was not expecting him to turn up in this movie, but it was just wonderful to see, finally see him in this Hollywood feature. But absolutely, hands down, one of my favorite Marvel movies, and simply because of those involved and what they have achieved with this. It is a massive budgeted Jackie Chan movie, with a bit of fantasy thrown in there, of course, quite a bit actually. With this Blu-ray release, it's a typical setup, as I say, of a Disney Blu-ray release. And why I bought this, it was on offer on HMV, 2 Blu-rays for £12, which I thought was wonderful, and I picked this up along with Mulan, which I'm going to be following up with in my next video, no doubt. So with this, and the only thing you don't get on Disney Plus are the special features. We have got Family Ties, Building a Legacy, I guess 2 featurettes, a gag reel. I have to put this out there straight away. The MCU gag reels are some of the unfunniest things I have ever seen. They are not funny at all. They probably need to stop adding gag reels because they're fucking dreadful. Deleted scenes, which I'm excited for, and of course audio commentary. It doesn't say who with, unfortunately, but I'm looking forward to listening to that. But hands down, probably some of Brad Allen's finest work. It is, the fight scenes in it are just fan-friggin-tastic. If you haven't watched this because you're not a fan of the MCU of Marvel movies or superhero movies, you should really check it out, because for Hong Kong action fans, for fight fans and martial arts fans, it is well worth the watch. Inside, unfortunately, as basic as, there is nothing too special going on in there, not even a reversible cover, and there doesn't have to be a reversible cover. I have been looking out around the world in different countries for other releases of this in the hope that there's something special, but they all seem to be going off the same artwork and same format, which is unfortunate. Anyway, I'm going to go and watch this. Of course, I have nothing to compare it to, and I shouldn't. It's a pretty modern movie, but I will be back after I let you know what I think and the special features that are included. So I am just back after checking out the Marvel Disney Blu-ray release of Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. An awesome martial arts movie, regardless whether it's a superhero movie or not. It is well worth the watch for any fan of Hong Kong cinema. As expected, the quality of it is stunning. Of course it is. It is one of the most modern releases of any movie, and on Blu-ray it looks amazing. Of course, it is available to stream on Disney Plus in IMAX format, I must also add, and they're dishing that out at 4K, which is phenomenal. But sometimes whenever your internet cuts out or buffering kicks in and all that shit, even when you've got apparently the best internet in the country, it's always worth sticking on a Blu-ray, which is why I collect like a madman. Lots to enjoy on this, of course. There is a ton of extra features. The gag reel was slightly better than any of the others. I just don't like the Marvel gag reels. They just don't do it for me at all. The Building a Legacy and Family Ties featurettes were pretty cool to watch, very, very interesting, include a bit of interviews and things like that. The deleted scenes, which there are quite a number of, was very cool to watch. Some of them, which I understand why they were taken out, some of them that I kind of wish they kept in there that could have worked. And I have yet to go back and watch it with the audio commentary. Now, that does excite me because I want to hear more about this, and I also want to hear what the director does say about Brad Allen, because he does deliver some of his finest work with this movie. And I haven't as yet bored of Shang-Chi, and I can't wait to see where they're going to take him in other chapters of his story. So there we go, another one done and dusted. Shang-Chi is amazing, definitely one of my favourite Marvel movies. And if you haven't watched it because you're not a fan of superhero movies, like I've said before, or think the Marvel universe is all just Iron Man and Spider-Man, it's not. There is so much more going on with this phase, and this is well worth picking up, especially if you're a fan of Hong Kong cinema. As the director had stated before, this is really inspired by Jackie Chan and a lot of Jackie Chan's movies, so it is well worth checking out for sure. Anyway, if you haven't already, please head on over to invincibleasia.com, where you can check out many full movie reviews on as much as I can possibly write about right now. Follow me on Instagram at InvincibleAsia and at Movie Misfit, where I will post bullet reviews and other things that I simply cannot put to video. And don't forget to like, ring the bell and subscribe on this channel. And thank you once again for all your support. It is wonderful to talk with you through comments and hear your thoughts on what I have been posting. Lots more to come, so until next time, enjoy your Kung Fu, and I will see you soon.